We've got a couple new rumors about James Gunn's upcoming Superman legacy film, namely that they will introduce the Authority. So before we get to those rumors, though, let's provide a brief little bit of context here. If you recall, Gunn previously detailed to The Hollywood Reporter that the first chapter of the DCU would, quote, take our diamond characters, which is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and we use them to prop up other characters that people don't know. His fellow DC Studio CEO Peter Safran added to build those lesser-known properties into the diamond properties of tomorrow. So it was kind of confusing that they would announce Superman Legacy as their flagship film, and then the second film that they announced after the Green Lanterns or the Lanterns television show would be The Authority. It was like, I thought you just said you were going to take your diamond characters and introduce lesser known properties, which would be the Authority. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people that know about the Authority, which is an obscure team out of Wildstorm that was invented back in 1999. So it was a little bit confusing that you would say this and then have those two be the first two films. So there was maybe some speculation that, hey, maybe they introduced the Authority in Superman Legacy, so that would make sense given these comments. And it looks like that does indeed appear to be the case. So we have a new rumor report from The Hollywood Reporter that claims the film is currently undergoing screen tests to determine who will play Superman and Lois Lane, as well as Lex Luthor. However, of note, this report says that the film is casting for, quote, members of the supergroup The Authority, which are to be introduced in the movie. Now, the report from The Hollywood Reporter did not tell us which superheroes from The Authority would be in the film, but we do have another rumor that came out shortly after that one, this one from scooper Daniel Rickman via comicbookmovie.com. He claims that the members of The Authority that will appear in the film will be Jack Hawksmoor, the Doctor, and Angela Spica. So Hawksmoor first appeared in Stormwatch number 37. He's a kind of interesting character. He has the ability to basically communicate with urban cities and adapt himself to urban environments. He can phase through the earth and the walls in all of these urban areas. And he also has the ability to basically spy on the urban area using mirrors and windows and such not. So he's basically a surveillance ability as well. Interesting character, and then obviously he likes to melee people and everything as well. So it's interesting character there. I'm not sure how he will play into Superman Legacy. The other one is Angela Spica, or the Engineer. She was first introduced in The Authority number 1. She's basically a bioengineered character. She actually replaced her own blood with liquid metal composed of microscopic nanotechnology. This technology grants her a variety of abilities, including flight, shapeshifting, and material creation. Think basically Tony Stark's Iron Man suit when he added in the nano abilities, where he can basically do anything he wants with his suit. I guess it's more like Blue Beetle, where you can basically summon anything you want through the nanotechnology. All kinds of ingenious things that you can do with that. And then as for the Doctor, the original version was a character named Jerwin Thorndike, who was introduced in The Authority number 1. He's the heir to a group of magical beings calling themselves shamans that have the ability to manipulate magic, and whose job is to, quote, change the world through the use of that magic. There would be another Doctor introduced later on in The Authority Revolution number 9. He was Habib bin Hassan. He was actually a suicide bomber who is about to be in the middle of an attack. He's about to kill himself when he is granted the abilities of the Doctor and then chooses to use those instead of blowing himself up. So it's interesting to see how these characters will play out in the Superman Legacy film. It does seem like it's getting quite crowded already, if the rumors that Lex Luthor and Brainiac might also be in it as well. So who knows what's going to happen, but including The Authority does seem to be up James Gunn's MO.